We had a person down the front who wanted to make a comment, so we'll just get a microphone to you there.
Well then, Senator Abetz, presumably you'd condemn absolutely Alan Jones, excuse me, Alan Jones saying that Julie Gillard and Bob Brown should be put in a sack and thrown in the sea.
Look,
how does it happen? I mean, how does it happen that we get to a point where one of the most respected radio commentators in Sydney, certainly one of the most popular in terms of audience, is able to say something like that?
well, one, I assume he said it. I don't know if he did. Whether it was a...
Put her in the same chaff bag as Julia Gillard and throw them both out to sea.
Absolutely laughable. The woman's off her tree. And quite frankly, they should shove her and Bob Brown in a chaff bag and take them as far out to sea as they can and tell them to swim home.
Sorry, I don't listen, you know. Just bear with me. I don't sit by the radio all day, every day. And then in relation to a figure of speech, can I say that we have, I think, people on all sides, and to just try to pick on Alan Jones for an inflammatory statement is, I think, unfair. And we do have people that make extreme statements across the board, and if I might say, there are those sitting on this panel, for example, that have from time to time made extreme comments, but look, you know...
Would you be prepared to say? Would you be prepared to say that that was an extreme comment?
What Alan Jones said. Look, in all the circumstances, I'm not going to condemn the man. Suffice to say, I trust that I always conduct myself in a manner that is robust, but nevertheless within the bounds, and suggesting that people ought to be thrown into the sea or whatever it was in a sack bag. I don't think that necessarily adds to the totality of the debate, but in the heat of the moment, we might all say things that we regret at a later stage. So until the day that I'm absolutely perfect in these things, Tony, I'm not going to be the first one to start throwing too many stones.
Or too many politicians into the ocean, for example.
Or media personalities.
Indeed, yes. I wouldn't like to be in a sack myself.